Stitching Donna, if you don't already know her, gave her a big shout out in my last video. Go and check out her vids. So today I'm doing a WIP parade. A lot of people have asked me, because I'm starting so many projects, if I can show what I've got. Donna's come all the way down from Scotland. Took her 5.5 hours, love her, to get here. Yay! So she stayed with me for 5 nights, which is really exciting. Planning on doing a lot of stitching, but we're going to tackle this WIP parade because it's a lot. Yeah. If I can show you. It's a lot of things, and there's multiple projects in the boxes and in the envelopes. So we're going to try and go through them all. This is probably going to be a long one, so settle yourselves in. Yeah, there's some that I don't have a picture for. So I think, Donna, you're going to try and show me how to put a picture. Yeah, I'll show you how to do that. Show me how to get a picture. So hopefully we can get pictures, because quite a lot of them are PDFs. Okay, so first of all, in my last video I talked about the Just Cross Stitch Halloween and the Just Cross Stitch Christmas ornaments, and I went and ordered them. So I got them. I was a bit scared because, is it the Christmas one? Yeah. The Christmas one has got like over 1,000 patterns, and I'm thinking, obviously I've got this rule that I've got to start everything that I buy this year. So I was really nervous about looking through them, how many I'm going to like. But out of that one, I've had to write it all down on paper what I'm starting. And I've got a few sheets. Just a few? Yeah, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. No. Okay, so out of the Christmas ones, out of 1,000, I'm going to be doing 49. So I think I've done really well to kind of limit myself. Yeah. So that's that one. So I got it on eBay for like £14 or something, well worth it, because it's... Oh, there you go, 1997 to 2013, so that's that one. And then out of the Halloween one, that's got nearly 200 patterns, and that's over 3 years. And keeping in mind, I've never stitched Halloween stuff before, so this is going to be new for me. And out of that one, I've got 22. So what's that? 71? 71 out of potentially 1,200. So I'm really happy with that. Some of you might still think I'm a bit nuts, but that's really happy. It's quite low. Okay, so my WIPs. If I just explain first of all how I'm gonna do them. Once I've started them all, what I'm gonna do then for next year. I sort of talked about it a little bit in my last video, but I'm gonna show you now my notebook I've actually got. So I've got a big notebook, and on each page I've got the chart that I'm doing. So if it's got a little blue highlight symbol next to it in here, that means that I've started it. And then in theory, but I haven't got any yet, is that when I've finished it, I'll put a complete blue line through it. So my rule is going to be, starting next year, I start at the top, I stitch on it for however long I want. So if I want to stitch on that one for 2 days, I'll work on it for 2 days. If I'm not really feeling it, then I might work on it for 1 day. And then I'll go to the next one. But my rule is I can't skip. So I can't just go from there to there. I have to stitch on every single one for at least an hour. That makes sense. Yeah. It's alright then, isn't it? Yeah. It'll figure it out somehow. Because some of them are only going to be little, and the ornaments obviously going to be quite small. I thought the Halloween ones would be small, but they're quite a fair bit bigger. So, but that's what I'm doing. And I've got pages and pages of them so far. So I've got this thing where I won't write on the other side of the page. Don't know, too much to write. I'm just a bit quirky that way. So yeah, I've got too many. So that's how I'm going to do it. And that is literally my only organisation I've got. Easy, okay. Easy. We ready to start? Okay, settle in guys, get beverages. This is going to be a long one. Yeah, and we might be shifting our legs quite a lot because we're in our 30s, we need to move. Okay, so the first one, Donna, yeah. So Donna brought this one down for me. She started a group called Donna's Gorgeous Girls. I've never seen these charts before. And then she said, look, I've got a chart for you. Do you want to join in? It's a Sal. I thought, yeah, all right, I'll give it a go. What have you got? And she put down this. Isn't she beautiful? So Donna's got a bit of a thing about that she hasn't got a nose and a mouth. Oh, I think because yours hasn't got one either. Yeah, it's freaky. But I quite like it. I think it's quite quirky that it doesn't have a nose and a mouth, so I'm not putting one in. Well, what I'm hoping to do is put like a little line and at least give my lady a mouth. See, I quite like the fact that it's like a silent little girl who doesn't talk. Because I didn't have one of them. Mine talks all the time. So this is called... But this, right? So me being an idiot, I've never done a kit before. Never done a kit. So I thought the fabric was all going to be nicely coloured and all of this border was already going to be on. Oh no, that's all backstitch. Yeah. And I haven't done backstitch since the really bad episode when I was like 15 on that Winnie the Pooh thing I did.
Yeah. Fabric's nice. Do you want to show your start?
Yes. I quite like as well that in this it's got 2 separate sheets. It's got one for all your stitches and then it's got another one for your backstitch.
Yes, we can't show you the chart, but no. It's so simple.
Cool. And is that upside down?
No. See?
Oh, no. Okay.
And this is
so that's my little start.
Oopsie daisy.
And I got that done in a day.
Yeah.
I think.
One day.
I got that done in a day. So yeah, really happy with the progress on that.
And that is a 16 count?
16 count, yeah, I think.
Yep, 16 count. Side work. Ada. Yeah. So she's done well.
I just like the pinks.
Yeah.
I'm just a pinky girl.
Well done, Amy.
That's done well.
Yeah.
And then, so I'm doing this whole thing where I'm starting all of my starts, obviously, as you know. And I always looked at Mirabilias and thought, I'm never going to do one because they're pretty. I haven't got the patience for them. I've never stitched on even weave. This whole idea of skin 1/1, don't really get that. But I bought one. Because Donna's coming down, that was my thing. Yeah. Donna's coming down, so Donna's done them before. And I thought, right, if I just try and do it when she's here, you can help guide me.
Yeah, I can show you.
And I think I'm doing alright. But now, like, I want to stitch everything on 28 count, and I've got, like, 60 projects already on.
We've got it addicted, which is awesome.
So,
will we show what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's beautiful. She's lush, as we say in Wales. She's lush.
So we've all seen this before. It is the lovely red.
And Donna said, like, we have to start in the middle as well. So
you don't have to. I just think it's easier.
But it's like the easier way.
Yeah.
But I bought the even weave, and then, like, we did all the thing to get the middle point, and then I put my first stitch in, and it's nearly the same colour as the even weave.
Yeah.
So I was well happy, and I wanted to show everyone, like, my first stitch in it, and you couldn't really see it.
Yeah, but then what you're trying to find is when you start to go around and do all the other colours, the stitches that you couldn't see would really pop.
Yeah,
so
I can't wait for those reds.
Okay, well, we'll show.
Okay. And then I'll explain why I'm doing it this way so you don't all think I'm weird. Because normally, I've left it on the queue so I'm not taking it off because I'm working on it and I'm going to work on it forever and a day. So that's my start. Yes. So what I've done is I've started down here somewhere with like my first stitch.
Yeah.
The cream, you won't be able to see them. And then whilst Donna's here, I want to do the skin. So I just had to randomly count my way up to get to the skin to do 1/1. And it is 1/1. I don't know if it'll focus. And the thought of doing 1/1 absolutely terrified me. And now I'm telling Donna that do people do heaven and earth 1/1 on 28 count? So she's like, yeah. And I thought, oh, I could do that, couldn't I? I could do one.
Yeah.
Because they just look so neat because it's only one strand. I'm amazed with how neat it looks.
And you know, Amy kept asking me, she's like, yeah, you need to come here. She's like, I think I'm doing this wrong. And then I would get up and I'd come over and I'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, you've done it perfect. So
I kept doubting myself all the time.
But she's doing excellent.
It was like 1:45 in the morning we started this.
Yeah.
It was 1:45 in the morning. And then I was feeling quite tired. And then I started stitching on it. And when Donna's like, no, it's perfect. You're doing it exactly as it's meant to be done. Yeah. I just wanted to stitch all night. But I had to work in the morning. So realistically, we had to go to bed.
Yeah.
So I think we stitched for about another hour.
Yeah.
And then we went to bed, and then...
But hasn't she done so well? Look how neat the stitches are. She's done super, super well.
And I'm glad, because I bought a metre of this, and I thought, if this turns out to be proper shit fabric...
Yeah.
What the hell am I going to do with all of this? But I've got... And it was like almost like a perfect quarter, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got potentially 3 other quarters to do 3 other Mirabilias, but please don't let me start any more of them this year. I think I've got enough. I'll tell you at the end... what the total is of how many new starts we've counted them up and how many there are actually going to be. So keeping in mind the estimate was 120. Okay.
Okay.
So that was red.
Red.
She called.
Okay.
Okay, so okay, this one. So I just had a bit of a thing for doing mandalas. And I bought that.
Wow.
And I don't know why I bought that. I just kind of looked at it and I thought, oh yeah, that's all right. I'll buy it. And it's because I was going to do my like year of starts and I didn't want to have a small number. But actually I've started on it and it's really pretty. It looks so much better than on the picture.
Yep, so that's what, colourful mandala?
Yeah.
That's lovely.
I don't even know who it's by.
No, I was looking there.
Is it on there now?
Mm.
I don't know. Anyway, I can't even remember where I've got it from. Oh, Flower Power. Flower Power 37 on eBay.
Yep. Yep, so down at the bottom there.
So that's who I got it from.
Wow.
And then I didn't realise it was going to be as big as what I thought it was going to be. So it doesn't even say the stitch count, does it? Yeah,
well, it says the size. The size is going to be 14.6 by 15.9
on
inches.
14 count, and I'm on 16 count.
So what I'll do
parking.
So it doesn't. And that is how much she's got done.
Right, so all of these gaps is because I'm missing one colour. So I've got millions of colours, but I'm missing the one shade of blue. But because I'm buying so much fabric this year and I'm doing so many starts and I've got so many threads, I've kind of got this rule, and I can't believe I've stuck to it so far, where I'm not going to buy any more DMC. So what I've got is what I've got, and then next year when I start working on them again, I'm making a list of all the colours I'm missing, and I'll just put in a big order and get them all ordered, and then just go back. And then because you're filling in, you feel like you're making really good progress, because then you see it because you're filling in all the tiny little stitches.
Yeah.
Does that sound stupid?
No.
So yeah, I'm not buying DMC at the moment. I'm just using whatever I've got, which is still quite vast. So normally I don't struggle an awful lot. Okay. Next one. Never thought I'd do these either. Sew to stitch. Aren't they just pretty? I don't know what I do with this. I got that from so and so. And I've never seen, so I see lots of people on Flosstube talking about sew to stitch. I've never seen anybody do these. I don't know what it is about them. I just think they're really quirky. Don't know what the hell I'm going to do with them after though.
I think they're lovely.
But like you wouldn't have them, or like I wouldn't have them hanging in my house. It doesn't really fit kind of.
You can do them separately rather than doing it all in one piece, and you could have them as ornaments.
But wouldn't that have to count as 4 starts?
Yeah, but then if you do it on one, well, you could class it as that, and then like.
But I think I've started them all.
That many
Let's get the fabric out. I
That's
can't remember. I didn't even start them that long ago.
Okay, so this is up the top. Okay, do you want to explain why you've got other stitching?
Oh yeah, okay. So when I have a big piece of fabric, I'm quite nervous about cutting it. So, and I don't have loads and loads of money that I can just buy loads and loads of fabric, so I don't waste any of my fabric. So you'll see big pieces. Nearly all of my WIPs have multiple projects.
Oh, that's
awesome. My start. But look how lush that blue is. But again, I'm missing colours, look. But it's fine, because when I go back in to fill in and colour in, then it'll finish really quickly, won't it?
Yeah.
By the time I've done it.
That is gorgeous.
So I have only done one, so I could...
Once you finish that, that's like a little finish, and then do another one.
And then just do another one with a bigger gap. So I need to add 3 then to my...
Well, you don't need to. You can make it as one big piece.
Yeah, but what would I do with it?
Yeah.
If you've got any ideas what I could do with it, because I wouldn't put it in my house, would I like finish it maybe into like a... Because you know I said about this whole scrapbooking thing. Maybe I could finish it like that, if it's not too big.
Yeah.
Any ideas though, let me know.
Awesome.
Please.
Okay, so we need to be careful with this one, okay?
Yeah, so I don't know where the original chart is. So it's a sew to stitch. You would have all seen it. I've made a working copy. It's the Fairy Tales.
Okay, so I'm just going to do very quickly.
Yeah, really
if you can steal this chart, you're absolutely amazing. Okay,
yeah.
So we'll do very... Woo!
Okay, so this is the one that's got like... I don't even know what's got on it. What's it got on it?
Okay,
oh,
so
Little Red Riding Hood. I think it's got like something Wizard of Oz. I don't know.
Is that Hansel and Gretel?
Maybe.
Yeah, I would say that's Hansel and Gretel. The Wizard of Oz.
It's got loads of little things on it that are just really pretty.
Yep.
But you'll know what it is, Fairy Tales. So again, keep in mind I'm only starting these because I just need to start it and move on to the next. And I've started on the carriage.
Oh, look how pretty these stitches are.
And that stitched up really quickly, but then it's a lot of block colour, so...
Yeah.
But I had to frog it. I can't believe I miscounted. I think I only had to count to like 7. Like, what idiot can't count to 7, but I didn't.
That's awesome, Amy.
So I had to unpick it and do it again.
Do you know what? See me helping you do your WIP parade? My list is just going to get bigger, isn't it?
Why, you start writing things down?
Like, oh, I like that one.
It's
I
fine,
like this one.
You can borrow some paper off me if you need to, because I could do with somebody being a bit silly like me and start and everything.
Okay, so next one.
Right, so I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. Donna's never watched it. That's one of the challenges that we're going to do down here, is that we're going to watch all the films. Can't believe she's never watched them. And it's like, it's my life. Okay,
same again.
Yeah, if you can see this, then hats off to you.
1, 2, 3. Hufflepuff.
Ooh. Okay, so because we've got one, but I've got all 4. So I've got Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. So right, so I've started those 2. So you know how I said I started them on the fabric. So I've started both of those now on one piece. You can hardly really tell what it is.
Yeah.
You kind of can't.
What we will do is, because she's only got working copies, I will try and insert pictures for you so you can see what it looks like. So the first one, let me do that.
So this is Slytherin. I got that done in an evening.
That's amazing.
I was really impressed with myself.
Yeah.
I must have had too much coffee or something on that day. So yeah, I did that in an evening.
Okay, and the next one, is it this one?
Yeah, but yeah, that way round, I think. Oh yes, it is, because it's yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So Ravenclaw.
So far she's gotten that one.
So start here. So the top of the badge coming down here.
Awesome.
So yeah, and they were, because they were so quick, I think they'll stitch up really quickly. Right, and then the next one. So this was a pack of 4 again on Etsy. I don't think I've got a. I don't think it came with pictures. No.
Same again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Woo.
Okay, so it says, we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy. And that's by Hermione. And that is going up on my wall. I've got 4 of them, which will go, no we haven't, because I haven't started 4 and we have started 2 of them. But I'll have them lined up on my wall, because the quotes, especially if you go in a house with kids.
Yeah.
So I've got them because I love Harry Potter, but that would like really speak to my kids that, you know, sometimes you have to make difficult decisions. So that's a really good one. Or at least that's my theory.
Okay.
And then, again, I did this in an evening. Which is really good. I didn't think it was going to be this big. But that is the full width though of it. And then it'll start coming down. But yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that big. But I don't care. The bigger the better when it comes to Harry Potter. So
that's it.
You're good at this. You're like one of those people in the game show.
It's like, this is the one I did earlier.
I couldn't have done it without her. I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off because it's such a big job. I'm flying through these pretty quick, I think.
Again, is this all on the same fabric, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so another 3. Right, they won't even see what this is, so I may as well just insert a picture.
We couldn't be too organised, otherwise we'd be bloody here all day. Oh, there is a picture.
Okay.
So again, Harry Potter theme. Look at that. Amazing. And it's got the little footprints in the no as well. This means absolutely nothing to Donna. She doesn't know what any of this means.
Nope.
But again, that's getting framed over, getting put up. I think I'll have to have like a Harry Potter themed room. I like to have like the same kind of decor in each room. And then the next one is, look at that. Like that is just everything Harry Potter, isn't it? There's nothing else there that really that you would need. Look at little Dobby. Oh, and talking about Dobby, if anybody can find or has got a really, really nice Dobby chart, I can't find one that I like. I find ones that are silhouettes, but I want like a good one of his face because my daughter loves Dobby and I want to stitch him. So please, if you've got any ideas on where to get some, I've looked on Etsy, but yeah, please let me know. That'd be amazing. And then the next one, so this is another quote. And everybody knows this one. So happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light with Dumbledore.
And you've done all this and
because and it's good, isn't it? Because like that makes sense. Because you can't be happy if you're feeling sad, like in the dark and the light, or something along those lines.
Okay. So
that's my first art. I did that I think in maybe 2 evenings. I got so sick of yellow. So I kept on flicking between yellow and black. That's alright. It was a decent amount for 2 days.
Do you know what? It's a good start.
But again, I didn't realise it was going to be this big. It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
But in for a penny, in for a pound. Then my next one.
Do this one first.
Sorry, she's having to fold the fabric. So happiness can be fun. But again, that's the full width of it, so it won't go any bigger. And they're all, because there's 4 charts, they're all the same stitch count, so they're all lined up really nicely in frames. That's my next one.
And the last one.
I solemnly swear, so this is probably going to be massive, because it's going to go I solemnly.
Yeah.
So it'll probably go on a bit. But it's, again, it's a lot of black. I just wasn't feeling it that day. That was one day, maybe 2.
Still good going.
But it's a lot of black. And nobody likes stitching a load of black today. But it'll look great when it's done because it's just a bit. And all of the Harry Potter things, all of those I do intend to frame and hang up in my house.
Obviously. It wouldn't be Amy.
No.
If you didn't have Harry Potter things in your house.
So Donna's got like my Harry Potter blanket, my Harry Potter duvet, my Harry Potter pillows, my Harry Potter cushions.
Yeah.
I'm sat here, she's looking at me in my Harry Potter dressing gown, my Harry Potter pyjamas.
Yeah.
I've got Harry Potter knickers. She hasn't seen those, obviously. Harry Potter socks, I've got a lot. Everything Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I have got a Hogwarts somewhere. I've got the most amazing Hogwarts. That's my whips.
Okay.
We'll get to it. Love this one. Santa's Village. So somebody was stitching this. Again, I didn't really fancy sew to stitch, and then I just bought a load of their charts on one go. These were like ridiculously cheap on so-and-so for some reason. But look how gorgeous it is. And it's got like all the little characters, and it just like tells a story, it feels like, all the way through. It's lush, isn't it? It is pretty. Oh, so this one I'm missing a few colours as well. You're going to hear me saying that on nearly all of mine. I'm missing a few colours on this one too. I made some decent start on this one. Look at my half finished snowman. It's quite cool like that though. You can tell it's a snowman without the white.
Yeah.
I just got fed up of white because it doesn't lie nice. The little cute reindeers.
Oh.
And the little windows. Yeah, so I got a fair amount done on that.
Yeah.
I was really happy with that kind of progress. I think that was maybe 3 days.
It's really, really
so
good
when the kids
you.
are in bed, I can sit and stitch, and I can just stitch all the way through. It's fine.
Okay. What's in here?
Could be anything, Donna. Anything goes. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so these, right, I don't know why I started these.
Have you got pictures?
No.
Okay, so hold on.
Not that one, that's different.
Oh, okay.
Do this one. So this one, in the Cross Stitcher magazines, they've got mandalas again, when I was going through my mandala thing. Yeah, can you tell what it is yet? Nope. So it's basically, it's like page 4 or 5 or something. It's In the Loop with Lizzie. I think it's just called In the Loop with Lizzie on Cross Stitcher magazines. And she did like a series of mandalas. I just want to put them all together. And then I just know what I'm going to do with them after. But they're all the same size, so they fit in nice. They've all got like a theme, like one's a Christmas one and like one's a Halloween one.
Yeah.
And then there's, I can't remember if there's one for Valentine's. I don't know how many I've got. Yeah, why not? It was just on my mandala thing. Okay, so this one I started in the crew retreat when I met Donna. And I was stitching it because the rugby was on and I wanted to stitch something red, so I bought a new chart. So this is it Oriental Story Keep? Yeah, it must be, because of the dragon. This is Oriental Story Keep by Heaven and Earth Designs. So whenever, this is like my rugby piece, so if I'm not focusing too hard, I can just stitch the red, because it's mindless stitching, which means I can really focus on the rugby. I can't do anything complicated when the rugby's on, because I just want to watch it. Well, we're really big on our rugby in Wales, so...
Yeah.
But I like got themes, so I sit here stitching on like that's my rugby piece with my rugby top on and my lucky rugby socks. Works, we win. And when I don't wear them, we don't win. I'm going to have to just wear them.
Okay, so I'm going to find a picture for this, okay?
Oh, so this one's beautiful. So it's City of Romance and it was in Cross Stitcher, what's that? February 2018. But how pretty is that? Does it just make you want to live there?
Who's this by? Who's this by, you mean?
I don't know.
Emma Conyon.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, look.
I want to stitch like everything Emma Condon, and I didn't even know that was hers.
See?
Wow. Well, no wonder I liked it. I see all of hers and I want to stitch all of them.
It is awesome.
But it's so busy, right? And there's loads of houses, and normally I would hate to live in houses close together like that, but I'd want to live there. It's got like a little river and everything at the bottom. With like the little, what are they called? Gondolas?
Gondolas.
Gondolas, with little gondolas on it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be Venice then, isn't it?
Very nice.
Maybe. Again, here we go, Shock Horror. I'm missing some colours.
Wow, you've got a lot done.
I know. Well, happy with this one.
Hold on. I'm getting excited. Wow, baby.
Actually, something to show you, mean, rather than
No,
just...
but it's so good. Wow.
So, yay! But I am missing a lot of colours, but how fun is it going to be that when I do all of that and then I go back in and fill in with the DMC? It'd be like colouring in. So I'm really enjoying that piece.
Well done.
But I'm doing something I never thought I would do. The minute it came through, I really wanted to stitch it. And I always said that I would never ever mark like the original copy. I'd always make the working copy. But that one, I just started marking it off the magazine with a Sharpie. Because obviously it's magazine paper and the highlighter one will just rub off.
Yeah.
So that was how keen I was to start stitching that one. That was good.
Okay, so if you get a picture of this?
Okay, it is in there. So this one I got from a company called Thread Geeks in the UK. She's no longer running, I don't believe. I say I don't believe. The chat is believe. Look at that. And I just love all the colours in it and the colour bursts, and it's the black. So I thought it was going to be stitched on Black Ada. And it came through, and it's not. You've got to stitch all the black. And I think that's 18 count. Oh, don't worry about shoving it in. Just put it back in the box. Oh, she's doing that, I'll show you. So, I don't know what this is. Because it seems... Granted, they look massive now, but that might just be because I'm working on the memorabilia.
Yeah, it will be.
Black. And blue, if you squint. There is a bit of blue there where I started it. But I haven't worked on this. Don't tell me off. I haven't worked on this for about 4 years, maybe. I know. Because it's just all that black. It's so daunting to just do all that black.
Yeah.
Because then I thought, oh, if I just do the believe, and then I can go back in and do the black, but I still don't think I finish it then. I think I'd have to like flick between, I don't know, do something. But it is lovely, and I would want to, again, that's one that I would want to frame and keep in the house. So, yeah.
Next.
Okay, so this is another one that I haven't stitched on for maybe a year and a half. This was my first ever Heaven and Earth design. And it's Mini Green Eyed Magic. And I don't know what it is, because I always thought that I would never stitch ladies. I say now that I'm doing this in the memorabilia though.
Yeah.
But I got to a bit where you have to use Krynic. And this is where I had the bad experience. You know, I was saying like I threw it. Yeah, I know. I really need to go back to it. Because I've just kind of stopped because I know there's Krynic. So then I've bought, is it Petite Treasure Braid?
Yeah.
So then I bought Petite Treasure Braid and I'm scared to use it. So I'm not stitching on it. I know, but I really
You're going to need to move over. This is a big.
But I like all of them.
You need to move.
I'll move.
1, 2, 3.
And so I got so much done on it. So she's done on 14 count cream. Just because she had quite a lot of white in that inner face. And I didn't want to do white on white. You can't even see it on her forehead, look. Yeah, you might be able to see it a bit there. But I've done loads on her.
How neat is your back?
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. You can show the back.
You sure?
Yeah. I'm not going to show you on all of mine.
Look! That's the back!
That's not bad. That's not too shabby.
That looks like the front. Look!
That's impressive.
Well
High
done.
five to me.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's so good, Amy. Well done.
I never look at my back, so I never know what it looks like. And you would have never seen it only because you were holding it up to the camera.
Yeah.
But yeah. One day I'll get back to her when I'm not so scared about using metallics and things. But I'm starting to get a bit of varied now because obviously with red I'm going to be doing what are they called? Karen
water lilies.
Karen water lilies. So because I'm like kind of expanding my base, that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay, so that's all in one fabric? Or there's a couple?
Yeah, maybe. This might be a lot. So I love Lizzie Kate as well.
Yeah.
I love Lizzie Kate. So sad that she's going into retirement. And as I've said before, now I want to buy all of her charts and it's just not realistic. But
sure?
I did, oh, you can see it on the back. Look, and it's called 6 Snowbells. That's not focusing. Come back a bit. There we go. So it's called 6 Snowbells. But because I love it so much and I love her chart so much, I'm going to be stitching it like that as 6 Snowbells. I'm also going to be stitching them individually. Because I'm going to want to do something with them. And I'm actually going to display these at Christmas, which I never thought I would do. You know, like how you can get a picture frame, a bit like this one, where you've got like multiple pictures in it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see if maybe I can get something for that, because that would look really nice, wouldn't it?
It would.
Hang it up at Christmas, or something with it at Christmas. But yeah, because I like her chart so much, I'm doing it as one big piece, and then I'm doing it as the individuals as well. Okay, so that's obviously on
that fabric.
Right, so I'm not very organised. I did warn you. That's on something else. I swear that's on grey. That might be in that pile.
Okay.
Ignore that for the moment. Sorry, my bad. But at least you've seen it. Okay. This is something else.
This. Nope.
Yeah, but they're nearly done, so you can just show it. Right, so these ones I bought on a massive cone of 550, and I didn't know what I was ever going to do with it. And I didn't want to use, when I bought these charts, they came with the chart and the threads in them.
That's finished.
I can't think what they're called. No, it's not.
Is it not?
No. But I didn't want to use the colours that are in it. So my house is quite, I have a lot of blacks and whites and reds and purples. So I wanted to incorporate that somehow, because again, these are something that I'm going to want to frame. So I use 550.
Is that the same or is that a different one?
Different.
Just so I know.
Okay, so the first one is, which one's this one?
The children one.
Okay, yeah, so this is ABCs of Parenting, and I switched out all of the colours. And what's really nice is that I sat down with my daughter, who was 4 when I started it, and I said, Mummy really wants to use this colour as the main one, and I got the cone out for the main writing, the 550. Would you believe that 550 uses like 2.5 skeins just for that? You would never think it, would you? And then I said, right, and Mummy needs a really nice blue and I need a really nice yellow, and those are the colours that she picked. So it's a parenting chart that my daughter helped me pick out the colours for.
That's awesome.
Just like as a nice little extra touch.
Yeah.
So
that's lovely.
But now she wants to pick all of my colours and change everything. I have to try and explain we can't do it on everything. Okay, and this one again, I've got... Sorry about that, everyone. My phone seems to only want to record to 33 minutes. So we're having to do it again. Okay, so we were up to... this one, Lizzie Kate. So again, I've changed all of this. It looks black on camera, but it's not. It's purples. And this is ABC Lessons by Lizzie Kate. And then what I've done, instead of stitching all of like these in different colours, I've just done it all in pink. Because that's the joy about Lizzie Kate, is that you can do them in whatever colours you want to do them.
Yeah.
And I've got this whole cone of 550 I need to use, so I need to start using it on something. And it just looks nice on there. So not much left to do on that one. And then
do you not find the words go really, really quick? Really quickly.
Yeah. Like before you know it, you could have like a whole line done.
Yeah.
Of words.
When I done a good marriage, I felt as if I done a good marriage within 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because it went super fast.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I could finish that one and that one really easily if I didn't have so many charts to start. But at least I know that when I come round to these, when these come up on my list next year, I could get them done in one sitting.
Yeah.
Well, not like one, but like one pull out.
Yeah.
No, what am I trying to say? You know, like when I go down my list and then I say, I'll just work on it for however long I feel like it. I'll just work on these until they're finished. Because like, that one probably I could get done in a day.
See, like a good stitch a day when the kids are at school and you've got a day off from work.
Yeah.
You could probably get that done.
I could probably knock them both out.
Yeah.
Could.
If you sat from 9:30 to maybe what, 2:30, you can get a good bit done.
Listen to her telling me what I got to do. Look, to get things done.
Yeah, but you could.
She's completely right though. I could.
Totally could. Just have a lazy day. Okay, so what's what? This one?
So, no, I haven't started those ones yet.
Oh, okay.
Just whatever's on that.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, there's going to be another surprise because I started some of these so long ago. I keep saying I don't know what they are, so it is a surprise to all of us and to Donna. Oh, okay. So this one. 2. Right, so again, so you know how I said I really love Lizzie Kate. So I've done these. You've probably seen them. I don't know. Are the patterns in there? I don't know if they're in another box. Look.
See, because we're nearly done. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. So these are called 3 Little Words, and I think there's 7 of them, and then there's one free chart on the Lizzie Kate website, so you can make it 8. But these, I kind of stick to similar colours. I'm not using the called for threads. I'm just using DMC equivalents, and I still think it looks all right with DMC.
It's lovely.
And then again, I'm going to stitch these individually because each one is just, you know, forgive, move on, think happy thoughts. What a nice message to give. So I'm doing them all as one, and then at some point I'm going to be stitching them all individually as well. And then on the other side, I don't know what these ones are called. Somebody out there will know. And I think there's like 10 maybe of these.
Yeah. But
for some reason, no matter how hard I tried, there was one flip it. So it's got 2 patterns in one like little booklet thing. There was one and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I still can't find it. So I'm just going to do it without them. It's not a huge difference if I've got 2 rows missing because the other one's still lovely. These ones, I'm not sure if I was stitch these individually. I think they look better as a row. But yeah, that's those ones.
It's really nice, Amy.
They're pretty, aren't
they? I like these. Feel like words.
And again, it's something. It's not going to take long. Like I could probably get that done if I do what you said. If I have a day off, I could probably get one whole one of them done in a day.
Yeah.
But it's quite deceiving that you don't actually realise how many stitches are in them.
Yeah.
Yeah, loving that. Loving those. That's those ones.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Go back to my assistant. She can put it away. How are we getting on? All right?
Yeah. So we've got another little bit to go.
We'll start pushing things down a bit because otherwise Donna's going to have nowhere to sit.
Okay.
Okay, what's this one? Ah, okay. These are free charts by Anne Logan on her website. I can't think what it is. Does it have it on there?
Yeah, this is called Abstract. If you want to put that up there.
And there's the website, and they're all free charts. So this is one, and I just like, again, it fits in with my house theme because it's just all reds and the whites. So that's one. And there's a lot of block in that as well, so that's going to go really quickly.
And this is the second one.
And then the other one that I've got on the same piece of fabric is again on the same website, and it's flowers. And that one is just, I think it's the colours. I'm really drawn to like pinks and reds and whites and blacks because it's just how I've decorated my house. Oh, wow. So yeah, so these I'm really well, this one, I've got loads on this one done.
See, this is really exciting for me because I'm getting to see these for the first time as well.
Yes. And you've known me, what, 2 years?
Yeah.
And Donna's never known what stitched on. So this one is flowers.
That is so nice.
I don't know why I went out kind of everywhere. I think like I would do some over here and then I'd get sick of the white. Look, I've only got that little bit of white left. I'd get sick of white and then I'd move on to something else.
What hand dyed is that?
I don't know, you know. So I bought this. I bought it. So at the crew retreat, there's, you know how you have the stash table?
Yeah.
And then people just put stuff that they don't want when we do retreats over here.
Give me that call.
And it was somebody was selling it. Do you know what? I'm really sorry. I can't remember who it was. I think I paid maybe £15 for it. Don't know what it's called.
That's good going.
It's 14 count. I know that. But what happened is I really wanted to stitch this. So I was saving the fabric for something. Didn't know what.
Yeah.
Really wanted to stitch it. And this was the only fabric I had.
So nice on it. Yeah. I really like it.
But I'll frame it. I won't frame it right down. I'll frame it with some of the fabric behind because I think it just really kind of pulls it out.
It's
so
gorgeous.
that's that one.
And then
the other one is, it's only a teensy weensy little start. If I fold it. And that's the other one. So this one's called Abstract. And again, you can just see it's quite a lot of block, so that one's going to stitch up really quickly. And I think it's the same size as the other one, flowers.
So nice.
So again, the flowers one I could probably knock out if I focused on it for a few days. I could probably get that one out.
You can get that done, yeah. You
So
just need to come to Scotland and I'll like keep pushing you.
Yeah.
Have stitches.
She has been driving me. She's like, Amy, you're stitching. I'm like, yeah, I'm stitching. It's like if I even kind of stop for a minute. So, but I needed that. I needed a push.
Okay. So this
What's
one.
these?
Just trying to find a picture for everyone.
So supporting my fellow Welshies, there is a company called Cariad Designs, and Cariad in English means sweetheart. So she's got sweetheart designs. I don't think a lot of people know about this group. Cariad Cross Stitch Design, sorry. She has got some absolutely amazing full coverage pieces. So I know she's on Facebook, and then she's got all of the pictures in an album. I don't think she's got a website. And then you just message her and say, can I have this one and this one? And she does offers like if you buy two. So I bought 2 charts for £5.
Really?
Yeah. And you'll
That's
see
good.
the size of them. They're really good. And this one, like she does in several colours. So I've got Purple Flower Glow. And this one you don't, do you stitch the black? Maybe we do. Maybe I do. I think the black is stitched as well on the background. But obviously it's flowers in a globe. It's pretty self-explanatory. That was really pretty because it looks 3-dimensional.
It's gorgeous.
And then the other one that I've got of hers, again keep in mind that I've got all these purples that I need to use. This kind of 550, and this uses a lot of it. And that's Fractal Flower Heart, again in purples. And they're just really pretty, and I haven't seen anything else like those ever before. And because she's Welsh, I just wanted to support her little business. So go and check her out. She's got really nice charts. Okay, and I made some all right progress on it, I think. So this was really the first time I started parking. So this one is the Purple Flower Glow.
Wow, it pops, doesn't it?
Like it really stands out, doesn't it? A lot more than the picture.
It's lovely.
Like all of the purples and the whites. And actually the black doesn't feel that tedious because I just do a bit of black. Like you can see over here, you do a bit of black and then I'll do a few of these. And then... So I started stitching it diagonally. And then at some point you start stitching over 3 pages. Yeah. And then I started getting really confused. So now I've just gone back to finishing the page. So I think there's only like a little bit of a column left and that's the first page done. And then it's just that again to about maybe there.
Gorgeous.
And then that'll be done. But that's quite slow going because it's got quite a lot of confetti stitches. But it is stunning.
It's gorgeous.
And then on the other end, because I don't waste my fabric, again, these are really pretty colours and it doesn't really show it in the picture. So that's my start on Fractal Flower Heart. Look how nice it looks on there. Look.
So beautiful.
And there's a lot of block here. These ones are quite confetti heavy, these little petals. But again, if you just flick between the two, which is what I tend to do, if I'm in the mood or if I'm trying to really focus on something, then I'll stitch block.
Isn't it amazing, like, when you look at a picture on a piece of paper, it just... You look at it and go, oh, that's just not my cup of tea. And then see when you see it stitched up, it's absolutely beautiful. I find that with a lot of charts.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of Cariad Designs?
No.
So you're going to have to go and have a look.
Yeah.
So support her, and I've got plenty of room on here that I can do some more. Because I don't cut my fabric. There we go. So that's that one. Okay.
Very nice.
So move that one out of the way. Okay, we're getting there. Oh.
This is your dreaded one, isn't it?
So this one, I pulled this out for the 100-day Heaven and Earth Challenge, which I've now failed miserably at because I started stitching really quickly on it and then I just gave up. Have I shown this already in my video? I don't think I have, have I?
Yeah, I think you did.
Did I?
The last
one?
We'll
show it again. Anyway.
Because we're doing a WIP Parade, so...
Yeah. Gothic Cross by Bridget Ashwood. and I probably said it before, but it looks like the cross has been placed down on something behind it. So the three-dimensional spin on it is amazing. And this one it's 300 by 377, so quite small in terms of heaven and earth designs, but the detail that you get in it in just that few stitches for their charts is amazing. There we go, we're all in. So again, oh yes, because I remember now talking about the confetti, about how I haven't finished this. I still haven't finished it. So since I saw you last, I think I've done maybe some down here, and then I started giving up on it, and I've put it back away in its box for a little bit. But the good thing I think about these is that I'll stop stitching on it, and then I maybe won't pick it up for a couple of months, and then I'll go back and I'll do normally sort of a page and a half.
Yeah.
Rather than just stitching on it all the time. Because it gives you variety when you're working on projects, and I'm certainly going to have that by the end of this year. But it's beautiful, and I really do want to get that finished and hung up. And it will one day. It's fine. I'm not one of these stitchers that just wants to knock out all of the finishes. For me, it's all about the process of stitching.
We're down to the last box.
Yes, but this one has multiple whips on multiple fabrics, so we're probably still going to take just as long.
Okay.
Are your legs alright? They've gone to sleep.
It's fine.
I lost use of my leg. Not use of my leg. My foot. I got pins and needles about 10 minutes ago, so if I just put foot out.
Okay, so the first one is...
Yay! So I had Santa's Village too. You got this one as well.
And that's going to be in my starts.
So this is Santa's Village 1. I showed this.
Did you?
I showed this in one of my videos. We'll show it again. Here's Santa's Village 1. Because I remember saying about how many Santas were in it.
You did.
See, my memory is shocking. I'm so sorry, people. So if you've watched my first video, this little part is just going to be a repeat. But for those of you who haven't watched my other videos...
Okay, so is this multiple in here?
Yeah.
Okay, so where's Santa's Village?
They're there.
Okay.
See, so Donna's looking at it. She can't figure it out.
Okay, so you do that.
Right, so... That was my start on Santa's Village, and all it is because I use the piece of multiple project. I just wanted to get down to the bottom so that I knew how long it's going to be, so that I could see what I could get on the other side, because the fabric's folded up. It's showing it as it goes down, so that's all right. And then I have got,
again, very, very quickly.
Yeah. So that one is, I don't actually know officially what it's called. Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Oh, Just Coming to Town by Lizzie Kate. And that is that one. So again, just a little start. And again, I just wanted to go down so that I knew how much space I had underneath.
And very quickly, this is Santa and Friends 2.
Yeah, and that one is there. See how I find a chart now for this, because when I did my other video, it annoyed me that it wasn't in the envelope together.
Yeah.
Because that's not going to make it easy. If I'm dealing with this many projects, I need to have all my stuff together in one envelope, because otherwise I'm going to spend more time searching for the chart than I am going to be actually stitching. So that's that one. Thank you. I can't wait for you to see Hogwarts. That's probably one of my favourites that I'm really dying to get back to.
Okay, next one. Oh, picked up a couple there.
Okay, so this is from Cross Stitcher again. Again, I don't know where the magazine is. I've just made a working copy.
Just show the bottom bit. But try and hide the chart.
That there, Peace and Joy. I wonder who this is by.
And again,
designed by Ruth Craig.
Yep, Ruth Craig. This one's a Ruth Craig as well. You just do it very, very quickly because you don't have a picture on this one.
Ah, right, okay. So that's just, so we've had Peace and Joy and then Love and Hope.
Yep. So that's the first one for love.
Oh, there it is. Oh, I thought there was look, it looks like there's a stain on it. It's not, that's just the one from the other side. There's no stain there. But that's my start. And then that is my Peace and Joy. So they were just really quick. I think I started both of them in the same day because I knew I was going to have so many. Sometimes I'll double up and I'll do 2 starts in one day. If they're quite small pieces, then I'll start more than one in a day.
Next. So you've got 3 here.
It's like a lucky dip. Or 3 in this one. Okay. So what have we got?
So.
Right, okay. So you know when you do the soda stitch charts, you have like the long one or like the, you know, the bigger piece, and they give you like the additional charts, don't they?
Yeah.
And the additional ones, I want to do those because they're quite nice. If the idea is that I'm going to do scrapbooking as I want to do, it'll be quite nice to have the little ones as well as the big ones because they're going to be harder. I don't know how I saw those. I'd have to get like a really big one.
So just show them very
quickly. Really quickly, I don't even know what this one's off. One of the Santa's Village maybe.
Santa's Village one.
Santa's Village one.
Yep.
There we go. And then that as well. So, also on this one is... Oh, this is cute. I don't know what I'd ever do with it though, because I definitely would never hang this up in my house, would you? I wouldn't be offended if you said no.
No, let me see. Let me see. I would at Christmas time.
Really?
Yeah,
You're not saying that to be polite?
No, I would be honest.
Okay. So maybe Donna can have this to hang in the house when I finish with it, because I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'll scrapbook it. Again, I'm going to do a Christmas scrapbook. It doesn't say on what size. I'm presuming that's probably to be designed for 14 count. It says it's 6.7 by 5.07 inches.
Can you make it in a small cushion? Like a little...
Where am I going to put a cushion? At Christmas?
Just bring it out at Christmas
For
time.
people to walk in my house and sit their ass on
it?
No,
not a big cushion. Like a little thing that you could put in like a... So you've watched the videos where people like do dough balls?
Yeah.
And like put a bowl and like do a little Christmas there.
Yeah. I could do that.
Like a little display.
So I thought she was on about put it in a cushion, put it on my sofa.
No.
No, because then if people walk in the house and they sit their ass on it, I'm going to be tamping.
Yeah.
Come out of my house, like I've spent ages on that. Don't you dare sit your ass on it.
No.
What are you thinking? Anyway.
Okay.
So there's 3 on this one. Oh my god. Right, they're so small. I don't know. Hang on a minute. Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
I don't know which way it goes. So that's the Santa and Snowman. Friends.
Yep.
Or something. That's there. Again, just get the size. That's one of the Soda Stitch additional patterns. That's going to take up most of that area. And then I've got something else started down the bottom there. What's that? Did it say on my piece of paper? What's that?
No, it's just 3, the 4.
I only showed 2.
Yep, so you've got Santa's Village.
So there's another one. So I've got 3 additional patterns for the Santa's Village one.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's one of them down there. It's gone out of focus. Where is it? There's another one there. You can't really see the white. And then there's the other one down there. So I've got 4 charts on there.
Yeah.
That little bit. Because I'm not just going to stitch like one bit and then waste the rest of the fabric.
No.
And because I use an 11 by 11 Q snap, if I started cutting these down, they're not going to fit on my Q snap.
Yeah.
So I just keep it as one so I can just move it around and it's never ever an issue with my Q snap. That's one of the main reasons I do it as well.
Okay.
Thank you very much, lovely Donna. Got all this talking, I could really do the cup of tea now, but poor Donna flies landed in her tea, so she can't drink it.
Okay.
Oh, nice and dry. Okay, so this one is... I can't show this one. I can't show this. Yeah, I know. I'm really sorry, I can't show you this. Because the person I'm doing it for might see it. Because they know I'm doing this. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I converted my own picture on what is it?
Pick 2 pats.
Pick 2 pats.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't show that. So there's one WIP you're not going to see. I'm sorry. And it's going to be ages until I finish it. So you might see it in maybe 3 or 4 years' time. But not now. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I'm such a liar. So you know when I said this was the only kit I've ever done? I lied. This was also a kit.
Yeah, but you need to do it very, very quickly, and then you need to read it, because I don't think people would be able to read it.
No. Who's it by? It's somebody like that we really know really well.
Is that Dimensions?
Joan Elliott.
Joan Elliott, okay. Okay, read it out, you won't be able to get anything.
Okay, so it's the saying, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Because it's just a really beautiful sentiment. And that came with the threads already provided. The threads, right, so they weren't like already on the organiser, so I had to sit and figure out, there's like two purples that are quite close together, and I couldn't figure out which one was which.
Yeah.
That was the only thing. It really annoyed me. But the colours in it are lovely.
Absolutely beautiful.
And it looks like, so when I show you now, so here's my start, and all of these like little flowers, butterflies. But this, doesn't the writing look like it's been variegated thread? Do you not think? Do you think that looks like variegated thread? But it's not. It
does slightly, yeah.
Yeah. But it's not, it's just because it's using the different colours.
Yeah.
And it's using them to make it look like it's variegated.
Awesome.
Variegated?
Variegated.
Variegated.
Yeah.
So that's that. Loving this one as well. And again, that stitch up really quick. I don't know what the threads are, they're not DMC, because they're quite, you know, when you pull your thread through your fabric and it makes a noise anyway, that was like a real scratchy noise. So I always have to have something on the telly, because that annoys me rather than, most of the time I really like the sound of it, but I don't for that one. I don't know what they are. But that's that one. You're really enjoying that. How are we getting on? Right?
We're doing good. We have got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 more folders.
7 including this one.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got a couple of in here, okay?
Yeah. What is it?
I'm just going to have a look. Ooh.
Oh, okay. So Cross Stitch Collectibles, they have a free bookmark that they hand out every month. First of every month you get a different bookmark. And I'm stitching them all as like on one piece of fabric close to each other with the idea that it's going to be finished that way. I'm not going to do them individually, and they're all completely differently. So I've got a few. So that's the first one, which is just all nice different colours. I like that there's so many colours in it, so when I feel like I want to do confetti, which sometimes does happen, I know that I can stitch these. There's that one. This one. And this one. And what's nice about these is it's like a snippet, so they have a lot of fractal designs pieces, full coverage pieces, and they take a snippet out of it and then they use that as the free bookmark every month. Awesome. Which is really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've just made, it's just tiny little starts on the 4 of them, but they're starts.
Yep, that's it.
I don't know what order they're in. And I've only left a gap of 10 in between each, 10 stitches. Because when they go all the way across, they're going to look so different, they're going to look beautiful. If I frame them like that, in like one big frame, they're going to look lovely. And they're all the same size, so that's never going to be an issue. And then I've got the other fabric, because I'll keep looking to see what other ones are coming out. With the intention of starting the others on that side.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so.
Gorgeous.
Love those. But again, they're really confetti heavy. But sometimes, like, I don't know about you, but I just get in the mood to do confetti.
Yeah, sometimes I do.
It doesn't last for very long normally, so it might take a while until they're finished. But yeah, when I'm in the mood, I can get some serious progress done on those, I'm hoping. So they're good. Oh look, she's putting them all away as we go to save us a job. Is it after, so we don't have to put them all away. Shifting positions, I can't feel my hips. We've got to go close to Harry Potter.
I can't seem to get
Real.
Okay. That's just a piece of fabric.
No, I've started on it.
Oh, okay.
I ran out of envelopes, so I had to, you know when you buy hand-dyed fabric and it comes in like the crinkly. I love that noise, by the way. Yeah. Can I just say, so many people apologise for the sound of when they wrinkle packets. Wrinkle away. Because it
I
soothes
love it.
me.
And do you know what as well? I've noticed as well, see the crinkling noise? If you're sitting stitching with your head down, see the minute you hear that, it makes you want to look up and say, right, they're showing us goodies. Because
stitching inside Kyle, I'm going to give his surname a go, Rackemeyer.
Well done! I
think
that's right.
I think it is. Let me know, Kyle, if I'm right.
Yeah.
We watched his videos, didn't we?
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Again, I've watched all of them already. I've gone back and I've watched them all again. And he's got so many kits, and as he's showing them...
And it makes me look up, and I'm like...
You know what? Yeah. And I don't know, it soothes me.
Yeah.
So cheers for that, Kyle. Keep crinkling away.
Yeah.
And everybody else crinkle away. I don't mind.
I love this.
Yeah. So this is beautiful, and I bought a hand-dyed. And again, I'm doing it in 550.
So yeah.
I've got so much 550 to use. So I've picked all my own colours. And again, with the Alessandra Adelaide,
wow.
normally you can just pick whatever colours you like. And I've gone for quite vibrant. I don't know how vibrant it's going to go.
I like that. I love that fabric.
I think this is Elsa.
It's absolutely
I think
gorgeous.
it's called Elsa from
Chromatic
Alchemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's my start. So you can
Gorgeous.
see I've got 550 and I've got like some shade of lime green. 164. But look at that. And then hopefully I'm going to have enough fabric that I'm going to be able to stitch something else over here. Look at that, look. It's really true to life as well. That's what it looks like.
It's gorgeous.
Do you know what it reminds me of?
What?
Gobstoppers.
Oh, I've not had one of them for years.
Do you know when you used to get like giant gobstoppers and then you start sucking it and then it all becomes bottled?
The ice cream that you get and what they call screwballs.
Screwball ice creams.
Screwball ice creams, and you get the bubble gum at the bottom of the ice cream.
Yeah, with the blue sauce on top with Mr. Whippy. You're right.
We need that in this weather.
I think we need to eat tea because we're thinking about sweets. That'll be the next thing.
Dinner.
Tea.
It's dinner.
Can somebody clear this up for us, please, right? So when you have your breakfast, and then you can have a brunch, we agreed on that.
Yep.
And then we have dinner.
No, because you've just skipped dinner. You need to have lunch, then have your dinner.
No, the thing that you eat about midday is dinner.
I call dinner my dinner that you have in the evening.
Yeah, so you call dinner lunch.
Yeah, so we have breakfast or a brunch.
Yeah.
Right? Or if we don't have brunch, you can have lunch.
Dinner.
Lunch, then a snack in the afternoon, which you call afternoon tea.
Yeah. You have cakes.
Yeah. Cup of tea.
We're posh funny, though.
Yeah.
Afternoon
and
fancies.
then dinner. Dinner around about 5:30, 6 o'clock is dinner.
So she has breakfast, lunch, dinner. I have breakfast, dinner, tea. So can everybody comment below, please? What do you call it? Because I want to know, do the majority go with me or do the majority go with Donna?
Breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Or breakfast, dinner, tea.
It just sounds wrong.
I'm like, right, should we start getting ready for dinner? She's like, what? No, it's only like 1 o'clock. I'm like, yeah, it's dinner time. She goes, no, it's lunchtime. So let us know what you call it, please, because it's been a bit of a sticking point. It's the only thing we've disagreed on.
Yeah. And then
and we can't even agree to disagree.
Then our daughter came to me and she went, Donna, and I went, uh-huh. She went, have I had my tea? And then I had to think about it. And I went, yeah, you had spaghetti bolognese. She went, okay. She went, so what did I have for my dinner? And I really got confused. And I'm like, right, dinner's lunch. Okay, so you had a tuna sandwich and some crisps. And she's like, oh, okay. But that was really weird for me when a child comes up to me and says...
But Donna's pausing and I'm thinking, can you not even remember what I fed you like an hour ago? Like, what is wrong
But I'm trying to get it the correct way round. So I'm like,
it is the correct way round.
No, it's not.
Right, we're not going to agree to disagree, so please let me know below because it's really starting to...
It's going to
cause a bit of friction
Yeah.
in the Jones household whilst Donna's staying. And she's confusing my kids. Come in, kids, it's time for dinner. No, Donna, it's 5:30, it's tea time.
But we say that sometimes we go, it's tea time, right? No.
But you can't say tea time if you don't call it tea.
Yeah.
Then you call it dinner time. See how?
No,
see,
no.
it's
So
not right.
I say to my
not
kids,
right.
no, but I say to my kids, no, you can't have these sweets at the moment because it's nearly tea time.
Yeah, because we call it tea.
Right, or I would say to my sister, right, I'm going to leave now because I want to get on the roads.
Yeah.
Before I hit the tea time traffic.
So if you call it tea time, you call it tea. Okay.
No, but then it's dinner. Or I'm going home for dinner. Right, listen, we're always going to...
We're not going to agree.
We're not going to agree.
On. Okay, right, so we'll go on to the next one.
Okay, next one. Okay, there's
not many left.
There's a couple in this one.
I really need to organise some more folders. Organise by even. Oh, this is...
Do you have a picture of this?
Yeah, there should be one in there. Oh no, it might not be because it's my working copy. It's Pink Roses by Mystic Stitch.
Okay. Yeah, there's not.
So I've only got my working copy.
Oh, there it's there.
Oh, there we go.
Crinkle, crinkle.
Yeah. So again, it's got pinks in it. And I just love the pinks. Pink Roses. This isn't normally the type of thing I would stitch, you know.
Really?
Yeah. But it is something that I would hang in my house. I know I'm saying this and I've got like a big rose canvas up there and we're looking at
there,
like I don't even know what flowers they are.
Is that not lilies?
Is it not irises?
Maybe.
Let's not get into another argument about it. So this is Pink Roses and I started this at the crew retreat in February early this year. And I thought I'm going to get some severe progress done on this whilst I'm there. And of course I didn't because we're at stitching retreat. So how much did I actually get done, Donna?
I'm just having a look to see charts to do. I was going to say you've missed a box, but you haven't.
No. I've got a whole box just with charts that I need to do between now and the end of this year.
Okay. So
I'm organised in that regard. I'm organised with the ones that I'm starting. I'm just not organised with when I've already started them. So this is my fantastic, amazing progress from Friday about 11 AM through to Sunday about 5 PM at a stitching retreat.
That's good going for a stitching retreat.
It's not that bad.
It's good for a stitching retreat.
Oh dear. And that's it. That's all I got. I started going across and then realised that because there's quite a lot of black down here, I didn't want there to be lines. So then I just started doing cross country. And I tend to, you can probably see it there actually, I tend to do cross country down a column and then I go back up to the top again and then I do like the next colour and I take that down as far as it goes and then I'll park over in the next column. So I don't necessarily do it 10 by 10. So it's, again, it's my own way of doing my style. Let me know if anybody else does that because it really does work if you want to kind of park and do parking and cross country. That's a good way of doing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever done it that way?
What?
You just park, don't you? You do 10 by 10 blocks.
Yeah.
See, I've tried that, but I got really pissed off.
So there's not grid lines.
Yeah, I just pencil mine on.
Yeah, so I just... Do you pencil?
Yeah.
Really, Amy?
Did you not watch my last Flosstube where I said about pencil?
Yeah, I did. Parts of it.
Donna!
I'm
Can you believe this?
I'm busy.
The
Right.
one person is like, yeah, do a Flosstube. I do a Flosstube. And she doesn't watch it.
I do watch it.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't. She would have known about the pencil. I'll forgive her because she's going to watch it.
No, but I just done like bits of it. So I was like, yeah.
Why would you only do bits of it? Why do you not want to watch me all the way through?
I do, but if you put in mind, I speak to you near enough every single night.
Yeah.
So basically, the things that you spoke about saying, oh, look what I've done, 9 times out of 10 I've heard it. So I'm like, oh, I discussed that with her last night, so I know this, and then I skip through.
You skip me. She skipped me. This is getting weird.
No, right, okay. Do you know what? You're taking it to heart. Just
I am
get
taking
over
it.
it.
I am
It's
taking it
fine.
to heart.
Right, go.
She's going to watch me all the way through later. When I go for a shower or something, I'll put it on the telly for her.
I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, see.
And she doesn't know how to turn it on and off either, so she just has to sit and listen to it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's only like half an hour. It's alright.
Yeah, it's fine. I feel so bad now.
So there's our second disagreement. She should be watching me because she encouraged
I
me
do.
to do it without
But
skipping.
then I've showed you some whips and you go, oh, I didn't know you done that. So clearly you don't watch mine.
You've been floss tubing for years and years and years. I couldn't remember what I did last week.
Yeah.
I can't remember what she's done from like years ago.
Yeah, but you had just caught up with me. Like, how long ago?
You're lucky I caught up with you. There's a lot I'm not caught up with.
Right, okay.
At least I'm up to date with you. Moving swiftly on. So, the next one, another Lizzie Kate. Santa's got the goods. Just love him. He's cute. Again, he's someone that I would want to put up at Christmas time. I won't want to hang it on my tree though. I'm quite particular with what goes on my tree. It's a bit obsessive compulsive really, it's stupid. So yeah, I won't put these on, but I'd love to, I don't know, maybe have something, take all of this down and put all little things up here, up and down the mantelpiece maybe.
Okay, we have got a bit of a problem. So these are all working copies, okay?
Yeah, these are the ones that I showed here. Okay, now we're back to the 6 snowballs that I talked about earlier.
Okay, yeah.
So what I'm going to show you is, I think, is all 6 of them together. I haven't started them individually yet. So now we're back to these.
Ooh, is that the little tidings as well?
Yes. I don't know where those are. Are they not in
And
there?
they're not there.
Right, so if I show you this bit first. So this is my 6 snowballs. And then like all the borders and things, you probably know this already, but like all the borders and the extra little motifs and things, you can get for free off her website, and she tells you how to stitch it all up as one big piece. That's that one. And then, what the hell is that? What is that?
I don't know.
Is it not saying that?
Tiny tidings or something?
No, my other tiny side is on the other side.
Oh, like, see? All something.
I don't know what that is.
Santa got the goods.
No.
Hold on. All dressed up.
No, that's part of the 6 snowballs. I don't know what that is. So, that's not very well organised for me. Is it definitely not in there? Go through all of my working copies. Oh, hang on a minute. No, it's not there.
See? So if you don't pencil in that?
No, I don't grid on Lizzie Kate's.
I mean, see, when I seen that video, you're saying that you use a pencil.
Yeah. You know, the one she watched where she knew what I was talking about. No, I don't grid on Lizzie Kate's, which she would know. Oh, it is Santa's got the goods.
See? Sorry, Donna.
Oh, I see. Sorry, Donna. So that is obviously, I don't know what the hell I was thinking then when I started that. So that is like the little bit in his present, and then I don't know, I'm coming down his face. I don't know why I've started it that way. I can't remember what I was thinking that long ago. This one. And then I've got tiny tidings. I don't know which one it is. What's on them? Have you got the... So I've got Santa nose.
So, yeah. Santa
So I'm
nose,
doing this as a long thing because I want to make it into like a dangly.
Celebrate. Santa's helper. Snowbirds. And jingle jingle.
There we go. And I want to turn this into something where I can dangle it up here. Because that would look really nice, wouldn't it?
What?
Dangling like from the ceiling or something. Make it into like a dangly. With all the little things on it. Oh. You got no idea what I'm on about, do you? You have the word dangly.
Yeah.
In Scotland, where you dangle things.
Dangly, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to dangle it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean, don't you? It's going to dangle off my
Yeah,
ceiling.
I know what you mean.
It's like foreign languages. So she's been here 2 days and we keep saying, so do you have this word in Scotland?
Yeah, but see,
and I don't know,
the reason why I'm laughing,
we're all in the UK.
The reason why I'm laughing like a little schoolgirl is because your dangly is completely different from what we call dangly.
What do you call dangly?
Something that hangs.
So you use the whole phrase, something that hangs, and we just condense it down to dangly to save some words.
No, I don't say that. My mind's just in the gutter.
Donna! I don't mean about that kind of dangly. I don't want them off my ceiling. Oh,
right, okay.
No. Right, okay.
It took you a minute to kind of realise what I was meaning.
Yeah, because we don't call it that in Wales.
What do you say?
Lots of things, but not dangly.
But it does.
Do you know, this video is really bringing out some, like, differences, isn't it, between us? We were always going, oh, we're so similar, and now, yeah.
Yeah, but we are.
We are. We are very similar. You're so naughty.
Do you want these in there since they're all...
Yeah, put them all together.
See? I'm helping you organise.
Shall I get this one out and then you can do the next one?
Yeah.
Look.
Very nice.
So you know how I said I would never stitch on 18 count Ada again? I went to the crew retreat and bought 18 count. I know, isn't it gorgeous?
Oh.
So, another Alessandra Adelaide. Is that what it's called? Is that the name of it? Albero Felice, say. Or was that the person who drew it?
No.
No, that's what it's called. Albero Felice.
Yeah.
Felice. So this one is 192 by 216 stitches, and it's got really beautiful colours. Look.
Wow.
Blues, greens, pinks.
I really love her
nice
designs. Really
and that has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 colours. It doesn't look like there would be 10 in there. And then I am stitching it on 18 count opalescent. And I apologise to Sam at Chromatic Alchemy because this is before I knew that I should write down. I never thought I'd do Flosstube, so I just never written down what fabrics were called. So I don't know what this is. This is the fabric. And then if I come in closer, I'll see if you can see the sparklies. Oh, you can see it there. I don't have many pieces of opalescent, but I would so work on them again. And especially with the tree, because it's going to have so much background. Obviously the blue is in being the sky behind the tree, is where I was going with it in the logic. And just to have that sparkle, just to really kind of make it clean. And that's my start. That's the back. I'll show you the front. That's my start. Teensy weensy little one. But all of that is one big block colour. And it's getting, again, it was just getting tedious. I just wasn't in the mood for block when I started this. I thought this would go quite quickly so that I could get up to the tree and start doing all the different colours, but it's just going to take a little bit longer. That's when I'll get there. And hopefully I'm still going to have quite a lot of this. I can stitch something else on it as well. So that's that one. Okay. So I don't normally participate in sales. I normally wait and see kind of how it goes first before deciding if I want to buy the char. This one I think was from 2017. I might be wrong, I'm really sorry if I am. And I obviously fell behind with it because I got in, I think about 5 or 6 months in. And a lot of you would already know it and probably already know this. So it's Carolyn Manning Designs. And it's called Granny Is No Square. And again, I've switched out most of the colours. So when I first started this, I didn't have the whole year start thing in sight. And I just wanted to use what I had, DMC. So I've just changed the colours myself. And I've just marked on the list what I'm swapping them out with. So that's this one. Granny Is No Square. And it's just really beautiful. And it's quite soothing as well because it's like the same pattern but different colours. And then my progress so far on that
now, because you've got another one in this one.
Oh right, have I? Got 2.
Yeah.
Oh, and this one that I've just bought. Grape seeds. So you know what I was saying, the Queen of Starts is doing a piece that's like 1,000,000 stitches.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go and have a look at the
Yeah.
video. She wants to know what 1,000,000 stitches looks like. It's this. This is the one she's doing, and she's like repeating it.
Oh, okay.
To get to 1,000,000 stitches.
Right, okay. Yeah.
And that madness. Absolute madness. That's that one. And these are all in different colours, but I just bought purple because you guessed it, I've got a lot of 550.
That's the first one.
Okay. So that's my Granny's New Square. So what I started doing was going in and doing all of the box outlines so that it would be easier to fill in. And it feels to me anyway, I don't know about anybody else, but when you do it that way, it feels like these little blocks just go really quickly. I can get one of these done in an hour.
Yeah.
Maybe. Whereas I first started doing it and doing kind of the the outline first and then just going in and colouring it straight away. But now that I've started doing this, and then I got bored of doing outlines, so then I just started filling in. But that's my progress on that. And then on the other side is my little bit of progress on grip seeds. And what I might do with these, or I was thinking about anyway, is doing it in different colours. I'm not sure what colours she's got, but these are purples. But wouldn't it be really nice to have like a purple one?
Yeah.
Like a red one, like all different shades of like blacks and greys and whites. I think it look really pretty.
Yeah.
So I might. It's not something I'm looking at starting this year. As I said, I've got too many starts as it is already.
Really?
Yeah,
I wouldn't have guessed.
So, yeah, that's gonna have to wait. And this one is Emily Peacock. I'm really sorry for the crappy print off, but it's from Cross Stitch October 2011. So my printer in work was doing something really dodgy for some reason. I couldn't get it to print on A4. It kept shrinking it down. So there we go. And that's peace, love, and happiness. And again, it's a lot of blocks. If you don't want to think about it, you just stitch away. I don't even know if I'm keeping to the same shades. I think it's similar. And I've got a tiny wee little start.
Tiny wee? It's not. It's a good start, Amy.
It's quite a lot of stitches in that though. You wouldn't think it.
Yeah. But
it's little when you compare it to the rest. Because these remind me of, have you ever seen like the circus alphabet?
Yes.
These remind me of that, like the circus alphabet. Does she do them? Does Emily Peacock do them then, maybe? I don't know, I have to look. But yeah, that's peace, love and happiness.
Very nice, Amy.
And that's just on plain white Ada. Everything that you've seen apart from my Mirabilia is on Ada. I haven't said counts. It's normally 16 and then 14.
Yeah.
And then obviously the opalescent hand was on 18, which I said I've never stitched on again.
And you've just bought a metre of 18 count.
I've just bought, yes. So when Donna came, we went down to my local wool shop here, and she sells Ada off the bolt, and it's really cheap. So for a metre, and it's nearly a metre width, isn't it?
It's massive, but it's doubles.
It's huge. And it was only £24. So I thought, oh, I could buy some now because I need to, obviously with the amount of starts that are coming up, and at least I've got it. But she didn't have 16 count cream. She had 14 count cream and I didn't want cream. And she had 16 count white and I didn't want white.
No.
So then Donna says, just buy 18 count cream. And I said, I don't know. I don't know if I can do 18. And then,
well, put it this way, she's bought 28 count even weave. If she can do 28 count, she can do 18.
Actually, yeah, when you look at it that way, that makes sense.
Because I'll tell you,
I'm not struggling on the 1/1, either on 28 count.
See, now that you've been working on red,
yeah,
and I don't know if this is the same for everybody else, but when you do even weave and you've been stitching on it for say 3-4 days at a time, when you switch out from even weave to an Ada, the holes look massive.
So based on that then, I would probably, going forward, I would probably stitch on my Mirabilia, and when I need to flip to the next thing, I'll flip to my 18 count.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Because Mirabilia is my latest start, so she's at the bottom. She's at the bottom of my notebook anyway, my list.
Yep.
And then I could just start my 18 count ones underneath it then.
Yeah.
Do you think that would be fine?
I think it would be absolutely
that makes sense,
good.
actually, because it will look pretty big.
Okay, now I've just opened this, and this does not have a...
This is a PDF.
Okay.
So this is a PDF. I bought it from Etsy. Oh, I can't remember the shop it's called. It's on my Instagram. If you have a look at my Instagram, which is Welsh Girl Stitches, I've put up progress photos of this, and some people have asked where I've got it from because it's quite a detailed Hogwarts, and I've added it on there.
Just trying to make it all neat for you, Amy.
I love this. This is the one that I really, really want to get back to.
Try your best. Peace, love and happiness.
Da, 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 da. So that is the width. That's full width.
It's done a lot in
Look
that.
how detailed that is. When you hold it away, do you know what? It's amazing. When you're stitching up close, you're like, why on earth have I got green in the tower?
Yeah.
But look at it. But
when you pull it back, it's amazing.
Look. Like, just that bit alone, you can tell that's Hogwarts. You're not a Harry Potter fan. Can you tell that's Hogwarts? You also know what Hogwarts looks like.
Yeah.
You can tell just by the tower and the other tower behind.
But these types of pieces anyway, Amy, are meant to be pulled away. Because you're not going to be, like, up looking at it like
if
this.
Somebody is that close to my stitching, they are far too close to me to get out of my house.
Exactly. So you need to you need to have that up on the wall, and that's the reason why the detail is amazing. The further away that you look from. See?
See, now I just want to go back and stitch it. I really enjoy this. And I always get gutted when I have to put it away. So next year, when this comes out on my, I'm going to say rotation. It's a vague rotation, what I'm doing. I'm probably going to stitch on this for at least a week. And there's not many of my pieces I'm going to say I'm going to stitch that long on for.
Yeah.
Look, I could just hold it here for ages. Love it. Okay.
We are done.
Amazing. So that's not too bad. What are we, like an hour and a half-ish? That's not bad.
That's alright.
That's alright. I thought it was going to be longer, I was worried. Okay, so going forward, that was obviously on my WIP Parade. I've still got a lot of new starts to do by the rest of, by the end of this year. So we're currently the 6th of August 2018. Me and Donna have gone through and we've counted everything that I want to stitch and how many they were going to be. So I think I've got, we can't remember what it was. It was nearly 60, wasn't it? It was like not far off 60.
Yeah, not far off 60.
So I think I've got 60 WIPs. Oh, and Still Life on the Street, which I'm not getting back out again because that is a bugger to fold and get back into my box. And by the end of this year, so keeping in mind I thought it was going to be about 120 starts that I would have. So with everything on included and all of the charts off these, we are up to 207.
You've got to start all of them before January.
Yeah, I know. And I really just want to carry on stitching on my Mirabilia now.
You do know you don't need to start it all.
Yeah, I do though. Because I've promised. I'm not one to break a promise, me.
Yeah, but things change. Plans change.
Not this plan. My life will have to change for me to be able to fit all of these in. You know, like
so you're sticking to it, definitely.
I'm definitely sticking to it. I've said I'm going to do it. It's absolute craziness, but I like the fact that it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And
it's something different, and a lot of people aren't going to understand why I'm doing it. That's fine. I'm not asking you to do it. If you want to do it and join in with me, let me know. That would be amazing.
I've started 3 already, and I've only been here since Saturday.
So Donna's going to be starting a load as well. I've ripped her in. She's not going to start everything she's got, but you're going to be starting about another. How many was it? Was it about another 30?
Yeah.
About another
until my fabric stash
dwindles
down, because I'm not buying anything more, because as you all know, I'm saving for a house.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to buy any more stash. So I did say, okay, I'll jump in, but I'll only do it until my fabric runs out.
Yeah. But you know, that's still amazing because she's got quite a lot of fabric, so she can get a lot of those, a lot of her charts on.
And I just bought a metre of radar.
Yeah, because, but that was cheap.
Yeah.
You imagine trying to buy that much fabric at, like, Hobbycraft.
I know.
Not Hobbycraft. Is it?
Yeah, but Hobbycraft you pay like...
See, I always want to say Hobby Lobby because that's what I hear.
Yeah, Hobbycraft is like $13.50, 14, and you only get like a 30" by 37, whereas you get a full metre for 24.
See, and now Donna knows that because I've got a shop literally about a 2-minute drive away from my house that sells this, that she knows now that she can just ring me up and I'll put some in the post.
Yeah.
And it is cheap.
Yeah, really cheap.
Think how much you can get on a metre, and it's nearly a metre width. It's not far off, is it?
No.
You can get a lot on there. And I bought, obviously, the 18 count, and I bought a metre for that as well. I'm still not going to have enough fabric. But I don't waste fabric, and that's going to help a lot when I'm going to be starting this many. And then because the cross-stitch ornaments are quite small, I'm hoping I can get quite a lot of that on one piece of fabric.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, so I think I'll still have to buy some more. Like my Harry Potter pieces, I always want to have those on grey. Don't know why. I think I started my Hogwarts on grey, Ada. And then I started my next piece, whichever one that was, on grey. And so now I've decided that all of my Harry Potter stuff's going to be on grey.
Yeah.
and it just looks nice, doesn't it? So that's going to be, I'm going to have to buy some more of that, and I got that from so-and-so, but I just wait till they have a sale, because I bought 3 large pieces, and I think it's like £7 off each piece.
Yeah.
You know, and that's 21 quid. That's another metre down at my local shop of small Raider. So if you just shop savvy, it'll do it. But I'll just buy, so I'll buy some more now at the end of the month when I get paid. I'll buy like another metre or go to so-and-so and buy some more fabric. And I'll just do that and so on until I get everything started. But I'm going to have to do some multiples. So I'm not going to do another WIP Parade because I don't fancy showing 207 when they're all started. So now what I'll do is when I do my Flosstube updates, I'll just show you everything that I've started on that month. Yeah. Just be prepared that it's got to be at least one a day. And I'm more than likely going to have to double up sometimes. So I could be showing you potentially 30 plus, at least 30, possibly like 40 or 50 new starts. But we don't mind. We like to see all the goodness. She says that, and she's not even finished watching my other Flosstube video. I'm going to keep going back to this until you've watched it in full. Excuse me, right? But people out there don't get to come and see you in person, and they don't get to speak to you every single night. So, in majority of the time, when I do speak to you every night, if you're stitching, I get to see what you're working on there and then. Plus, I always say, right, show me then. So why, be honest, would you sit and then listen to repeat that happening? Because you should. Because you're my stitchy friend. And but then she should support me in my future endeavours. Is that the word? And I do. Because I've jumped in with you to help with your new starts. Okay, well, let it slide. And she's going to hopefully watch, not this one. Like, be honest, okay? My live streams on a Friday. Majority of the time, you are in them from the minute I press play to the minute it ends. Do you go back and watch an hour and a half? No, because I've already watched it. I'm watching it with you as you go. See? But have you went back and watched all the other hours and a half? Of your live streams? No, you haven't. Your Stitch With Me's. When you used to have like it right over your... Yeah, my Stitch With Me's, not my live streams. Because you've not been in every week of my live streams, and you've only just caught up the last months. So Amy, see? Please. Don't make me to be pure bad. Let's just be friends. Let's shake on it. Okay. Sorted. But one thing, don't forget to clear up dinner and tea. Or lunch and dinner. Yes. Please. Comment below. And if you check out my channel, Stitching Donna, I have done a vlog travel of me all week here. So if you want to see what else me and Amy have got up to this week, jump over at Stitching Donna, and it's when we surprised our other friend Karen. She didn't know I was coming up. No. So we kept it a secret for days and days. I don't know how I kept my gob shut. And bless my kids who are 11 and 5, they also never let slip. So when we went to surprise her today, it was absolutely hysterical. And you're only going to get it if you watch it yourself. Just be prepared that she swears a lot. She swears a lot. She doesn't expect Donna to be stood. We'll expect it, but like we accept that she swears because it was a surprise and she just didn't expect me to be there. No. So yeah, check that out. It was so fun. So that was amazing. So that's it. We're going to finish off now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope the WIP Parade now kind of gives you more of an idea of what kind of things I stitch. And what the other 140 something projects will be for the rest of this year, and we'll do another one soon. And I just want to say a huge thank you to Donna, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be doing this, because it's such a daunting task when you're trying to do it yourself. Like if I had to fold and put everything away as she's been doing and getting everything out, this is going to be twice as long. So thank you so much for helping. You're welcome, honey. And yeah, hopefully we'll speak to you all soon. Okay. Right, bye.